The procedure is measuring the resting radial pulse. First, prepare the participant and record the participant information in a scoring sheet. Second, allow the participants to sit and rest for a moment. Third, place the tips of the index and second fingers of one hand on the inside wrist of the other hand. Fourth, position the fingers just below the base of the thumb to take the radial pulse at the wrist. Fifth, using a watch or clock with the second hand, count the number of beats felt in 30 seconds, then multiply that number by 2 to compute a heart rate expressed in BPM, which is beats per minute. 6. Repeat for 3 trials and get the average value for different positions. Next, procedure measuring the exercise radial pulse. First, prepare the participant and record the participant information in scoring sheet. Second, prepare the track, 3-meter track using marking cone. Third, ask participants to run on the track within 5 minutes interval. Fourth, when the 5 minutes is finished, place the tips of the index and second fingers of one hand on the inside wrist of the other hand. Fifth, position the fingers just below the base of the thumb to take the radial pulse at the wrist. 6. Using a watch or clock with a second hand, count the number of beats felt in 30 minutes, then multiply the number by 2 to compute a heart rate expressed in BPM, which is beats per minute. 7. Repeat for 3 trials and get the average value.
Procedure for measuring the resting radial pulse is: first, allow all participants in 3 positions resting, which is the standing, the sitting, and the lying, and rest for a moment. Then, place the tips of the index and second finger of one hand on the inside wrist of the other hand. Next, position the finger just below the base of the thumb to take the radial pulse at the wrist. And using a watch or clock with a second hand, count the number of beats felt in 30 seconds, then multiply the number by 2 to compute a heart rate expressed in BPM. Repeat for 3 trials and get the average value of different positions.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, eh, eh.
procedure measuring the exercise radial pulse after exercise. First, prepare the track 3 meters using the marking cone or the line and ask participants to run on the track within 5-minute interval. When the 5 minutes is finished, place the tips of the index and second finger of one hand on the inside wrist and other hand. Position finger is below the base and all of the in 30 seconds.
I sing you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me.
Procedure for measure resting radial pulse is first, give the participant rest in a moment. Second, take a pulse and count of the beat in 30 seconds and then multiply the number by 2 to compute the heart rate, expressed in beat per minute. Last, repeat 3 trials in different positions, which is sit, stand up, and lie down. Next, procedure for measure exercise radial pulse after exercise. Participant run 3 meters in 5 minutes. After the run, the participant need to count the beat of the pulse in 30 seconds and then multiply the number by 2 to compute the heart rate expressed in beat per minute. This is the result of this test.
Next is procedure of the resting radial pulse. So resting radial pulse are between by 3 types of different position. First one is lying, sit and standing. Okay, so the first one is prepare the participant and record the participant information in scoring sheets. Okay, the participant need to calculate the resting heart rate when they are standing, next when they are in sitting, and record the data, and also the resting heart rate when the participant are lying down. Okay, calculate the participant data after they count the number of beat in 30 seconds. The participant need to do 3 trials to get the average value of the different positions. After the participant do the test, they will be record in the sheets. Okay, so next the same procedure will be repeated to the next participant. Okay, next, after the participant calculate the resting heart rate, they will do exercise of 3 meter running jogging in 5 minutes. So this participant do 5 minute jogging 3 meters in 5 minutes. Okay, after do the jogging in 5 minutes, of 30 meter, okay, the participant need to calculate their pulse on their disc. So the same procedure will be doing for the next participant. The participant need to run in 3 meter of 5 minutes of runnings. Okay, after that, we calculate the pulse of the participant and record the information in the scoring sheet. Okay, so this is the result of the test. Okay, before the exercise, we calculate the standing, sitting and lying heart rate. Okay, the calculations shows the norms result of Nurin Akilah and Rahman Zikri got excellent category. Meanwhile, Isha Asnan got a good category and Ikmal Hafiz got a below category. Which, as we know, the resting heart rate will be effect on the training heart rate. As we can see, Nurin Akilah got 130 of resting heart rate and Akmal Zikri got 109. This is because they have a good and excellent resting heart rate, and as we can show, Ikmal Hafiz has got a higher training heart rate because he also have a below average of resting heart rate. So resting heart rate will be affect the training heart rate.
In this test, all the participants require to measure their heart rate or their pulse rate before they do the exercise. In this scene, we are focusing on the standing position. So basically, all the participants needs just to measure their heart rate or pulse rate in the counts of 30 seconds before we do the exercise test. Next, we go to the sitting position before exercise pause. So basically, in this test, it requires all the participants to sit on the chair that we prepare, and this test requires all the participants to measure their pulse rate or heart rate in the count of 30 seconds, followed by the order by the instructor. This test requires all the participants to measure their own pulse rate. Now we go to the line before exercise pause. All the participants required to lie down their body on the floor and relax by count and measure their pulse rate. This is the result by standing, sitting and lying position before exercise pause measurement test. And now we go to the exercise radial pulse test. In this test, it requires all the participants to ask them to run on the track within 5 minutes interval on the track of 3 meter length. When the 5 minutes is finished, place the tips on the index on the second finger of one hand and the inside wrist of the other hand. Position the fingers below the base of the thumb and take the radial pulse at the wrist. Using the 30 meter counts by the instructor, count their pulse rate by themselves. And this is the result by the exercise pulse rate.